Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH. HASHAM, YAHAWASHI, HASHAM, HaKadosh. I want to give double honors to my apostles at Great Millstone who taught me his truth. And a sincere shalom to the elect out there teaching his truth in all honesty and sincerity in these last days. Okay? Now, as a lot of you may know, okay, we just had the so-called, was it, midterm elections, where there were a lot of governorships, Congress seats, Senate seats, so on and so forth. I believe it was supposed to be on Tuesday that it happened. Okay. A lot of mayors, mayor races, governor races, Senate, Congress, you know, political issues, things like that were up for a vote. And this just shows you that this place is done, man. This place is absolutely done. Okay, because the main issue that people were concerned about was abortion rights. Okay. Now, this is ridiculous because out of all the problems that Babylon is facing right now, okay, you got rising costs. Okay, you got there's really no good jobs out there. Okay, cost of living, the migrant crisis. That's a big one too, the migrant crisis, man. Some of these cities are turning into straight up hellholes with this migrant crisis. You've got America getting involved with wars in Ukraine and Israel. Okay, very serious wars that could lead into World War III, that could bring America into World War III. Okay, you have the issue of a coming draft. Okay, you have food shortages and all kinds of issues here in Babylon, right? And Americans or Babylonians, all they give a shit is abortion rights and rights for alphabet people, man. Here it is, Rome is in the middle of falling. And this is the main issue at the ballot box. Okay? And this is a big issue amongst our people. All right, this is a big issue amongst our people, man. There's mostly Jake babies that are getting aborted. Okay? Abortion rights. This is from Washington Examiner. It says abortion rights went out in several key races in Ohio, Virginia, and Kentucky on Election Day, signaling support for abortion in the 2024 election and a need for the anti-abortion movement to regroup for next year. Ohioans voted on Tuesday to add a comprehensive reproductive rights amendment to their state constitution. Here it is, America's about to go to World War III, and the economy looks like it's about to go to shit. And this is what people care about. Okay? They just want to be able to kill babies. And then you got Esau Edom. In fact, let me get this scripture. It blinded these people, man. With this propaganda. This is 2 Corinthians 4 and 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, in whom the God of this world, which is Esau, Edom, okay, hath blinded the minds of them which believe not. Well, really, it's Satan, but Esau, Edom is the vessel of dishonor. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked, which is Esau, Edom, of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of YAHAWASHI, who is the image of Yahawah, should shine unto them. Okay? So a lot of these people have been blinded. Okay? But really, it's the Most High who blinds them. This is Isaiah 16:2. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. Okay? So gross darkness has covered these people, man. Especially here in Babylon in the west. The Lord shall rise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. Okay? This is the main issue at the ballot box. Okay? You got all these young people, they call them Gen Z, where this is a huge issue to them, man. But they're just stupid and brainwashed. Okay? They're just stupid and brainwashed, man. They'll go around and they'll say that uh a baby within the first 3 or 4 months or whatever isn't really a baby. It's just a group of cells. Well, you're a group of cells. You dumbass, you're a group of cells. The in so-called science, which these people claim to fucking worship, right? They worship this science, right? Uh, the definition of an organism is pretty much a group of cells. Okay, but hey, even if that was true, that group of cells turns into a living baby, man. And there's a spirit that resides in those so-called group of cells. Okay, a lot of these people would say that should have been fucking aborted, man. You know, enshrining. Let me get back into the article. Enshrining the right to abortion and placing strict restrictions on the state legislators' capacity to regulate the procedure. Advocates of the amendment rallied support for it in response to a measure signed by Governor Mike DeWine to ban abortion after 6 weeks gestation, which had not been enforced due to continued legal challenges. So with all this shit going on, this is what the focus of these blinded Americans are, man. Let me get this in Zephaniah. Oops. This is Zephaniah 2 and 15. This is the rejoicing city that dwelt carelessly, that said in her heart, I am, and there is none beside me. How is she become a desolation, a place for beasts to lie down in? Everyone that passeth by her shall hiss and wag his hand. And this really is the rejoicing city that dwelt carelessly. Okay? There's no doubt about it, man. Where else could it be? You know? You're a superpower that's crumbling. Okay? Yeah, America is still kind of strong, but it's a superpower that's crumbling. Okay? And this is what's on the minds of the people. Okay, the right to kill babies and alphabet rights. You know, these people are gone, man. They're lost. We're gonna get into Jake in a minute, man, because this issue affects them the most, and they're the ones who vote like something like 88, 89% Democrat. In Virginia, Governor Glenn Youngkin branded the off-cycle elections for the House and Senate as a referendum on his leadership and as an opportunity to gain enough support for a ban on abortion at 15 weeks gestation, the point at which a fetus can feel pain in the womb. How do they know when a fetus can feel pain? You know, Democrats in the purple state were able to flip the state house and maintain control of the Senate, both by slim majorities. Okay? This is a Democratic issue, man. Meanwhile, incumbent Governor Andy Bashir and the Democrat Party is the party that wants uh that gives all the representation to all the alphabet people, man. It's the party of the alphabet people. Okay, not the Republicans are any better. Okay. Meanwhile, incumbent Governor Andy Bashir was able to leverage the anti-abortion record of his opponent, Daniel Cameron, who during the campaign flip-flopped on his position of adding rape and incest exceptions to the state's total ban on abortion. Abortion rights have become a larger topic in state-level elections since the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade in June 2022, making the regulation of the procedure a state matter. Okay? The 2022 midterm elections were also dominated by abortion, with strong anti-abortion Republicans losing more ground in the House and Senate than anticipated. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. These people want to fucking kill babies, man. That's something that witches do. Okay, they're you know, the witches want to do, man, so they can go and have, so these women could go and have all the sex that they want. Anti-abortion advocates have already taken note that their strategy needs to change ahead of the 2024 elections to advance their policy goals. I'm not going to get into the rest of this shit. It's all bullshit, man. And then there's this whole argument. I'm going to jump down here about when human life begins. Human life begins at fertilization. Well, the Lord knew Jeremiah before he was in the womb, man. Okay. Well, hey, look at this headline. We click it. America's enemies know Biden is weak. You know, America's enemies know Biden is weak because his supporters, this is what they care about. You know, this is Isaiah 47:8. Therefore, hear now this, thou that are given to pleasures. And that's really the bottom line, man. America is just given into pleasures, given into worldly trends. Okay? They're a bunch of people that are under a spell, man. The Lord has blinded these people, man, greatly. He's covered them with gross darkness, like the scripture said in Isaiah 60. Okay? He's really blinded these Americans, man. You know? It seems like the farther down Babylon goes, the more blinded these people are. Therefore, hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. Okay, meanwhile, while all this is going on, YAHAWASHI, okay, is preparing World War III, which will bring about nuclear annihilation of this place. Okay? So the people got their head up their ass. They got their spiritual heads up their ass. Okay? And it's about to get destroyed. It just shows you the power of the Lord, man. Because there's what, something like 300 million, 350 million people in this place. And the Lord had in an age where people are more informed than ever, man. Just information just travels so fast. And everybody can see what's going on, but they just don't care. Okay? Because it's the Lord that has blinded them. Okay? But these two things shall come to thee in a moment and one day. In a moment, well, hey, in 1 hour, really. The loss of children and widowhood, they shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries. Okay? Sucking a baby out of a out of a womb with a vacuum at the rate that they do. Okay, that's sorcery. You know, and it's mostly Jake babies. And for the great abundance of thy enchantments. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. That's what Americans trust in. They trust in this in the wickedness of America, man. And they do as thou wilt, spirit. Okay, you look at all the wicked trends out there on social media, man, the mindset of these people. They're totally gone. They're covered head to toe in tattoos. They listen to that fucking demon music, you know? They're a bunch of selfish people who don't, you know? I mean, they're the most selfish fucking people on the planet. Okay? That's all that they care about is pleasures, man. And they're stupid as hell. Thou hast said, none seeth me, thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. And thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off. Okay? And it's going on right now in America, man. It's just one thing after another hitting this place. Okay? And just look at New York City, man. It looks like a damn third world country. All that shit going on. With the migrant crisis and all that. And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. I mean, how can they know if they're blinded? You know? These people have no fear. Okay? They have no fear, man. Especially our people. They trust in the shadow of Egypt. They've made a real home here. Even the ones that go and march and claim that they hate this place, man, they really love it. Okay? Because it lets them do the things that they want to do. Okay? Lets them get tattoos all over themselves. And the women are fucking whores. And Jake gets to go and rob and steal and make an ass out of himself, man. Just look at how Jake acts on social media, man. Just lawless beasts. Isaiah 30:1, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit. Right? They're in the spirit of Satan, really. Jake, they're a bunch of damn beasts, really. They get tattoos all over themselves, looking like beasts. They live that stupid gang life, which is stupid. Stupid, man. It's so silly. They end up dead by the time they're fucking 25. I mean, it's 2023 and Jake is still sagging his fucking pants, man. And then you got the black woman. She's just embarrassing to be around. Big loud fucking mouth. They're all fat and overweight. They're the proudest women on the planet, and they ain't even got their own damn hair. They ain't even got their own damn hair. Okay, that's the glory of a woman is her hair. They got the highest body counts. Just being around them, man, is ugh. Their spirit, they got a nasty spirit to them, man. And they used to be the most tender and delicate woman on the earth at one time. And in the kingdom, they will be again. Okay? Continuing on, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh. That's what voting does. Okay? When you go and vote, first off, it's against the law to select your king. Okay? They're when you vote, you're strengthening yourself in the strength of Pharaoh. Okay? And to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. Well, hey, one thing that comes to mind is the upcoming draft. Okay? This is Isaiah 38. Now go write it before them in a table, and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever, that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord. Okay? That's what they want, man. They want to live in that do as thou will spirit and do all kinds of wickedness, man. Everything they do is just vanity and in vain. Okay? And they don't like to hear correction. We know that Jake don't like to hear correction. Very stubborn people, man. I mean, the scriptures say pray not for these people, man, because really they deserve death. The Lord's taking his peace from these people, man. Israelites. Y'all are too busy killing each other trying to come up, man. Which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. Okay? Well, with that, I believe I proved the point. So let me bring this out. Let me read this real quick too. 1 Peter 4:1, for as much then as YAHAWASHI has suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind. He that hath suffered in the flesh hath ceased from sin. Okay? that he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lusts of men, but to the will of the Most High. And that's separation there, man. All right, those that follow the Lord, they're not living their time in the lusts of men. Okay, getting all caught up in this society, man. Okay, because it's all this society is fucking lusts. For the time past of our life may suffice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles when we walked in lasciviousness, lusts, excess of wine, revelings, banquetings, and abominable idolatries. And that's a lot of shit that Jake just can't shake. They just can't shake it, especially the lasciviousness and the lusts. We just look at black culture, man. It's a disease. It's a mental disease, man. Wherein they think it's strange, which these people of the world they think that we're strange. Okay, they look at us like we're weirdos because we have some kind of moral compass. Okay, so not because we well, actually, let me go back to this. Right, they won't hear the law of the Lord. Okay, we keep the law in our minds, man. You know, we know what activities the Heavenly Father approves of and disapproves of, man. These people don't care. They don't even think. A lot of our people don't even think that there's a God, man. I know most atheists are Edomites, but our people, man, they don't even think. Just like the scriptures say, my people doth not consider. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but my people doth not consider. Okay? Continue on wherein they think it strange that ye run not with them to the same excess of riot, speaking evil of you. That voting shit. That fucking abortion shit, man. You know? And the lifestyle that you gotta live to really be into that shit, man. Galatians 5:19. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness, idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strife, seditions, heresies, envyings, murders, drunkenness, revelings, and such like, of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High. That's why a lot of our people are going to be put to death, man, because they're into all this or many of this stuff. If you just think of wrath and strength, man, Jake is so proud he can't let nothing go. He's always got to do this back and forth shit till it leads to people getting killed. You know. But with that, we give all praises, honor, glory to Yahawah, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakunash. Go through it. Let me see if there's anything I missed real quick. No, that's pretty much it. So till next time, Shalom.